Hey guys, welcome back to my next art book preview video. This week we have Brandon Peterson Illuminations 2009, 10 and 11. So we've got 3 sketchbooks to show here. So a quick look at the front and the back there. These are signed copies that are like convention sketchbooks. So convention sketchbooks aren't traditionally like particularly big hardback books or anything like that. Let's see if I can get this centralized in shot. As usual, I hope my lighting is okay. It's very dark this time of year in the UK, so I'm having to use a lot of indoor lighting, and whenever I turn a page, sometimes it changes the way the camera picks it up and it messes up, essentially. But hopefully we are okay. So, Brandon Peterson, I don't know much about the artist. I know, silly thing to say, but I've had these books a long time, and I picked them up on eBay, actually. I paid quite a lot because I got them from America, I think it was, and I bought them as a bundle of 3. I really liked them when I sort of had a quick look online. I really liked the covers. I'm big into convention sketchbooks, so I kind of couldn't resist getting them. But it's pretty hard to find previews of these, so that's one of the reasons I decided I would make this video now. Again, long time coming, I've had these a while. Aside from that though, being someone who is pretty addicted to buying art books, hopefully this shows up pretty good on camera. Bit too big to fit. I'm a huge Star Wars prequel fan, so I love that piece. But yeah, I buy a lot of art books, as you guys know from my channel, and unfortunately I do run out of space and money sometimes, so I do sell them on. So I was going through like some of my mini bookshelves, and I thought, you know what, I came across this one, and I thought I haven't actually shown a preview of this one, so why not? Moving on to 2010 here. This has got to be the favourite of mine out of the covers. Quick look at the front and back there. I will say as well, these actually remind me a little bit of Frank Cho's work. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I don't know if it's the inking or the characters or whether it's the colour. But I think he actually does do some colour work for Frank Cho. I have the Art of Thoris book. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. And this one does have a few of those pieces in it as well. Or the Art of Thoris. Thoris? I really don't know how to say the name, do I? That has a few of Brandon's pieces in it. Another one from the Star Wars prequels that I am absolutely in love with. And this one, I don't know whether some of these wizard pieces that I've seen throughout are based on Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Again, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm a massive Lord of the Rings nerd. Or whether it's something different. But whilst on the topic of Frank Cho, I do have absolutely tons of his art books, so definitely check out some of my other videos if you're interested in, you know, this style of, let's call it comic book style of, well, pretty ladies, Amazonian women and stuff like that. Some really, really good work by Frank Cho. He's one of my favourite artists. But yeah, I'm sure Brandon Peterson features throughout. That's an awesome piece, by the way. I have noticed in a lot of these books that Brandon does tend to draw a lot of well, I guess they're DC superheroes as well as Marvel ones. But I noticed in particular ones that wear a lot of black leather, like Catwoman, or not Catwoman, sorry, Black Widow. Couldn't find my words there because I'm not really a huge comic book guy. But yeah, I mentioned that because he does a really good job of rendering them. And I always think that, you know, black leather is really difficult to create. But yeah, again, I am a big fan of the way that he draws his female characters. This is a really cool piece. As well as that, he seems to have really good skills when it comes to inking. So that's it for that one. Moving on to 2011, the last of the 3 books that I own by Brandon Peterson. If you look on eBay, by the way, which will probably be the best place to buy these, I did notice he does have some other sketchbooks as well from, I think it's called something like Flight of Fantasy. Don't quote me though, I will correct myself in the comments. I did try to find information about Brandon online as well. I always try to do a little bit of research before doing a video, but to be honest, I couldn't really find much about him or of him, and his social media was very much like unused. Doesn't really have much of a following on it. Just doesn't tend to use it from the looks of it. But I thought he was quite a big name, so maybe he just likes to keep himself quite private, which is a shame, but I understand that. For convention books, these are actually a relatively high page count, and the paper is quite thick. The print quality is awesome, especially on the coloured pieces. It's on like glossy pages that have been put in. There's only a few throughout, and my lighting might not show them very well, but they are really nice. And again, like the Frank Cho books, we often have like a sketch and an inked piece, or maybe an inked piece and a fully finished piece. Sorry if I keep taking that out of shot. But yeah, I'm really big on convention sketchbooks. They are some of my favourites, so definitely feel free to check out some of my other videos. A few random ones here of Arthur Adams and Adam Hughes, some of the best artists ever. Arthur Adams, again, is another one that's got quite a unique female style of drawing and also does really, really detailed inks. So somewhat related in that respect. So I'm getting to the end of this one now. I have skipped pages throughout this, but I think I've shown more than enough if you were looking at buying these books. Feel free to leave me some information in the comments below and inform me about this artist, because I always love learning from you guys. But aside from that, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and means I can keep making more content like this. Thank you for watching.